Hola, mis amigos. Today we're reviewing Coco.
There's something that makes me different. Great-great-grandfather, I want to be a musician, just like you.
All right, who's in there?
I'm sorry.
Welcome to the land of your ancestors.
Miguel?
We're your family. You're skeletons.
You're alive!
You gotta get home before sunrise, or you'll be stuck here forever.
Ugh.
Security!
Hurry, come on.
It's showtime!
You, my boy.
Thank you for clicking on our link. I'm your host as always, Alexandro Velasquez, and today we're talking about Coco. Alright, now what did I like about the movie? I guess let's just ask, this is not up for debate. I liked the movie. It was a good movie. And normally Pixar ones are like, I like Pixar's movies. They're really good movies. I mean, let's exclude Cars 2, and I think Cars 2 is the main one. That's kind of was like a money grab-ish one, but other than that, like, all the other Pixar movies are pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, not everyone shares my opinion. I actually haven't seen Cars 3 yet, so, I mean, I guess I should watch that one before I make a point about Pixar, but as of right now, I like what Pixar does. And Coco is no different. I really liked the movie. Granted, I might be a little biased in a couple of regions, but the thing is, Dia de los Muertos isn't like, all of Mexico is. Some people may think. It's kind of more central south kind of like Mexico. So, like, my family coming from Zacatecas, I was never raised to know the holiday. Like, it's something we just never celebrated. I didn't actually find out about it till much later on. But still, like, so for me, like, this was kind of learning about it too. Like, granted, I'd seen, like, The Book of Life, which was, like, DreamWorks' version of it. And that's kind of also why I was excited, because I'm like, let's see what DreamWorks does. And then let's see what Pixar does. Two entirely different movies. The Book of Life was kind of more about a man trying to, I guess, stand up to his father to do the thing he wanted to do more and win the love of his life, where Coco, with a misleading title, because at first I was like, what's it mean by Coco? Like, the main character's name was Miguel, and so I was like, I wonder what it is. And then as soon as they kind of get into the movie, it's like, oh, okay, it's the grandmother. And that right there should have been my first clue. Spoilers ahead, yes. I was with probably everyone in the room when the actual twist comes out, and it's like, oh, but the trailers, and I was like, the trailers made you think De La Cruz was the, actually his father, or his grandfather, or his great-great-grandfather. And I was like, oh, that's my fault. Like, should have known they're not just going to put all that in there. And it turned out to be, this guy he's been hanging around with since he got there pretty much is his actual great-great-grandfather. Which was kind of cool. Like, it was like, once all the things were like falling into place, it was like, oh, I know what's going on here. And sure enough, that's where it went. But yeah, it was a good movie. The colors were awesome in it, and just learning a little bit more like about the aspects of it are pretty cool. Like, I know like the basis of it, but there's just cool twists on it, like what Pixar did with it, and like how they represented the remembered basically. But man, when they're forgotten, that was a sad moment with the older man that was just wanted to hear that one last song, and that was actually like a kind of sad moment. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not big on emotions, so I kind of felt like a little beaten down though towards the end of the movie. I was like, nope, I still was not going to show emotion, but I could see why other people would shed tears in the end of the movie. Maybe hit home a little bit more, but still, I was not going to show emotions. I have like nothing negative to really say about the movie at all. I thought everyone's performance was pretty on point. The colors were awesome, like I said, and the humor was funny. The sad moments were sad. Like, it was just an overall good movie. Nothing to really beat on it for. I did have like my one question, like I always do my questions, were so you don't get in trouble for killing like the man and taking his guitar kind of as he's dying, is kind of, because you know, originally he goes there, or Miguel goes to the land of the dead because he steals the guitar and he needed his family's blessing to go back. But the guitar originally belonged to his great-grand, who we find out was Hector, but De La Cruz is the one that dies with it. So does that mean, like, because you know he needed permission to go back because he's basically messing with the dead, did he need De La Cruz's permission to go back too? Honestly, that was kind of my thought. Like, you know, the family I understand, but, and I guess it was Hector's guitar at one point, but didn't De La Cruz die with it? So wasn't it him that would need to send Miguel back because he stole from him technically? That's my only thing. That was my only thing. But everything else was pretty cool. If you want to look at the numbers real quick, I believe as of today of my recording, as of right now, Rotten Tomatoes gave it, the critics gave it 96%, the audience scored it 96%, which is a good sign when you can get the audience and the critics to kind of be pretty much on point with each other. It has a Metascore of 80, so it's not bad. What did we give it here at Stealth Flight Media? We're gonna give it 10 out of 10. There wasn't enough anything for me to knock it down, so I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. I don't know if any of our any movies we've reviewed have gotten a 10 out of 10. I think Wonder Woman was closest, maybe like, was it 9.5 we might have given it, but I give Coco a 10 out of 10. Then of course I thought all the actors that were in the movie, I thought they did great. Like all the voice acting, I thought was on point. Anthony Gonzalez, you know, was Miguel, and he did awesome. He led you through the role of Miguel. He did a great job. He sang, I think he sang, I'm assuming he sang, but he thought he did great. And you know, Gael Garcia Bernal was Hector, and I thought he did great too. And who else was there? You know, Benjamin Bratt, I didn't realize it was him until like the end of the movie. And then still I was like, I had to look up Benjamin Bratt because I never associate his face with his name. And I'm like, who's Benjamin Bratt again? I was like, oh, I know him in many things. But I thought he did a great job as De La Cruz. Well, I think that'll do it for this review. So, as always, I'm Alexandro Velasquez, and thank you for clicking on this. We'll probably come back, I'm recording this now, but tomorrow, just so if you guys know I'm recording this, Infinity Wars, the teaser, or the trailer is supposed to come out, so I'll probably be doing a reaction video to that. So, until next time, catch you later here from Stealth Flight Media.
Tú me traes un poco loco, un poquitito loco. Estoy adivinando qué quieres y pa' cuándo, y así es.